So dooring, getting hit by an opening car door while you're bicycling in New York City, is the most common way for a cyclist to get injured. Kind of ironic because the car isn't even moving. But people throw the doors open into the bicycle right of way, like this class 2 dooring zone bike lane we're in right now, without looking. So there's a lot of different ways you can try to avoid the hazard of dooring. One of them is not to ride in the door zone, but when they put a bike lane in the door zone, that sort of problematizes that. Another way is to teach drivers to use something that they call the Dutch reach. The idea is to reach over with your right hand towards the left-hand side door, or vice versa, so that you are looking over your shoulder as you open the door to see if there's an oncoming bicyclist. There are public education efforts to teach the Dutch reach to Americans. Frankly, I don't think they've been terribly successful. Something that I've tried, maybe back about 10 years ago, I had a little bit of time on my hands, and I started suing auto manufacturers on the theory that cars were defective for failing to include an LED chirp and a light flash out of the side view mirror of a door that had been unlocked preliminary to being opened, and that including such a warning with a chirp and a light would give cyclists a half second or maybe even a full second warning before the door was about to open. And I think for many cyclists that would be enough to avoid getting doored. Frankly, I got buried by the auto manufacturers and their enormous teams of well-paid lawyers, preventing me from being able to, enforce that liability in cases where cyclists had been doored and badly injured. But I'm thinking about actually starting that up again. It may be that 10 years later, the courts are ready to hear that claim of product liability. Until then, stay visible, stay alert, use your bell, look for signs coming from a car that a door is about to open, and those are really and stay out of the door zone. Those are really your best bets for avoiding getting doored in an urban environment while riding a bike.